Hello everybody, it's Mama Shar here. Welcome back to a brand new video on this channel. So I'm going to be getting into a lot of information in this video, so I got myself some Starbucks. Use code Charlotte for 100% off Starbucks coffees. Just kidding guys, obviously I love Starbucks, y'all know that. I honestly am thinking about getting a shirt design going on that says Starbucks from one of my fans sending me that picture. And I'm just kind of editing the actual logo up a little bit. But I think that would be such a great thing. If you guys would buy those shirts, comment down below that you guys would buy the shirts. So I'm gonna be straight up honest with you guys when I say this, because this video is definitely not gonna be something that I'm gonna be really yippee about. It's gonna be a lot of information about me, and it's gonna be a lot of basically seriousness and probably a little bit of ranting in a little bit as well. As you guys can tell, I'm not wearing any makeup today, and there's a big reason why. I really want to talk to you guys a bit about some stuff that I feel like I need to address, especially because of a message that I got last night. I'm not going to say this person's name, but they were kind of making me look like I was a bad person for the makeup I was doing. Okay? So I'm going to touch base on a lot of the stuff that I do and why I do it. Okay? I was also like, this person added me for like a week ago, and all of a sudden they said I was annoying as fuck. They called me a queer, all that stuff, all this jazz that I think everybody knows they could say to anybody, But I want to talk to you guys from my experience and who I am, because I think my makeup is one of the biggest aspects to me as me, okay? A deep part and a deep root of my being is my makeup through what I can do. Ever since I was little, and I'll show you guys a picture of basically the Eye of Horus I have on my hand. It really is something that I've had in my heart for a very long time. Now, a lot of people might think, oh, it's the Illuminati symbol, it's the third eye. And to a lot of people, yes, and to a lot of people, it is a third eye. And like that, see? People are probably gonna screenshot the crap out of that. But in my opinion, the third eye is not something that is demonic the way people think it is. I think it's more of the spiritual being of kind of like being more enlightened and being more aware and spiritual than a lot of other people are. Now, I'm not going to say that I'm the spiritualist person in the world and I go to church every day, or I go to, to different things, spiritual practices every day. It's not the point. This is my everyday life, okay? When I was in high school, I used to draw on my body all the time. I used to draw the Horus symbol. I used to do all that kind of stuff all the time. I used to use permanent marker, which definitely was not healthy for me at the time, and I'm thankful to God that I'm transitioned, that I could use eyeliner. Though I didn't think I could have probably used it even if I was a male anyways. But you know what I mean. So throughout all this time, I used my makeup for basically to be me, to live my life as who I'm supposed to be. And the more that I've transitioned, the more that I become myself, the more I'm opening up doors in my head, in my heart, and in my soul of who I really am and who I really want, how I really identify as. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys, transitions don't always have to be gender. They don't have to be just gender. A lot of people need to open up their souls and open up their hearts as to who they really, really see themselves as. Not just a female, not just a male. Who do you see yourself as, and who do you enjoy yourself being? And that's what my makeup is. My makeup is an essential, like, a coating of me, of who I am, how spiritually connected I am, and if that makes any sense at all. I make symbolism for everything that I'm about. Like I make the Charlotte bird that I put on my face all the time. I make a snake, which is really for no reason, honestly. I don't know. I just like snakes. I got a hate message for the Bindi symbol that I had on between my forehead. And I want to talk to you guys a bit about that first. Why do I have the Bindi symbol on my, my forehead? I ain't India. I ain't from India. I ain't from the Middle East. I ain't in that culture. Why do I have it? I do things because they just seem right to do. I don't know what it is. I don't sit there and be like, oh, I'm just gonna mock people up and just, be that person, or I'm just gonna, copy someone else. It's not what it is. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I just felt like this was the inner part of me. Like, I was supposed to be a part of this side of the world, or this part of the of everything that's going on this side. I can't say exactly how it is. I can't express how much feelings it is for me, but you guys understand. The thing is you, like, compared to this, if you are a Catholic and you wear a cross, it's not a bad thing to wear a cross if you don't go to church every Sunday. And when I get hate saying that I'm not a part of these people, and I'm over here just mocking and being racist, I'm like, that's not the truth, because it's being racist saying that because I'm not a part of that. I never was born into that certain religion or that certain people, that I can't present myself as those people, you know? I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to tell you guys I identify as an India woman, I identify from someone from the Middle East. That's not what it is. This is all basic me. I'm gonna show you guys an Instagram post or Instagram page from this one girl, and she is amazing. She's awesome. She's turned India into basically her style, basically showing off and beautifying the clothes and the jewelry that the women from India wear. And that's something eventually I want to see myself as inside. And just because I wear stuff like this or I wear regular like United States clothes doesn't mean, you know, I can't afford the other clothes, you know, in the Indian clothes right now. I have to build myself up for that. I ordered myself a nath to wear because I really want to present myself as those people. I feel like that is like an inner part of me. And if you guys ever know what a spiritual connection is, you guys would understand, like, you know, you see something and you feel like you're connected to it, you're gonna go for it. And that's the truth. So when people complain and say, oh, Charlotte, you put all this makeup and blah, 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 and why? You're not that part of that religion. It's not a big deal, guys. It's not. It's who I represent myself as. And hopefully people will come to respect me and I can respect others for what their decisions are. I'm not gonna sit there and say, yo, you're black. You can't do what white people do. You can't, you're black. You came from Africa. You can't be a part of Catholicism or Cathology or whatever, or Christianity. That's not what it is. People have the freedom to do whatever the hell they want in their life. Don't judge people for how they present themselves. That's the truth. Okay? Now on to my next makeup thing. Okay? The reason why I actually do the Bindi is because it signifies the same thing as my Eye of Horus. And it's the third eye. The sixth chakra, basically basically having more the spiritual wisdom. In other words, that's what the Bindi stands for stuff like that. There's different aspects to what people think it is, but in my eyes and what I've studied, it matches so much compared to what my original and my main, you know, Eye of Horus symbol was and what it can be. I don't want to walk around with 3 random big eyes in my face and be like, yo, you know, because there's a lot of things. The Bindi symbol is more of a accepted, I guess, look, other than like me walking around with 3 eyes on my head, you know. So that makes any sense at all. Hopefully it does. I also get a lot of hate for my makeup. There's a guy that told me, I don't watch much of your videos because I don't accept what you have right here. And you know, it's like, it's a makeup look. Come on now. Like, don't get me wrong. I mean, throughout the process of time, a lot of people have given me hell for just wearing makeup that is quote unquote drag queen worthy. Now I'm gonna tell you guys something. I'm gonna show you guys some pictures right now of drag queen makeup, okay? Because there's a big difference between my makeup and drag queen makeup. Drag queen makeup is made for 1, show, 2, the exaggeration of feminine features, over exaggeration of feminine features, tradition. So do I go off and try to show and be a performance for people? No. So therefore, I'm already not a drag queen. Am I doing drag queen makeup? Absolutely not. I'm doing basically what other cis women that are part of the makeup community do as well. People hammer me down and say, you're trans and you want to pass, but you do this, and you wonder why people probably question you. I'm like, that's the reality. If people think that, I mean, not everyone's going to know what drag queen makeup really looks like. Everyone's gonna probably have their own thought and opinion. Oh, drag queen makeup, that's just a lot of makeup. You know, even my parents, they thought that I was trying to be drag queen. Like, I thought you were a girl, but you wear drag queen makeup. And I'm like, no, that's not the truth. I just put on good eyeshadow. I just do design. There's nothing wrong with that. There's a big difference. I shouldn't have to be a basic bitch for people to accept me. That's just the reality. I shouldn't have to be and I'm not saying that if you don't put on like exquisite makeup, then you're a basic bitch. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying for my own view for myself. I don't want to be basic. I don't want to be just like every other woman that walks around with, you know, just a little bit of eyeliner on and all that stuff. And don't get me wrong, there are days for that, but for me, it's like, I present myself through my makeup. It is a deep, deep, deep part of me. My last job really killed me when they told me I couldn't do my makeup the way I did, because it really destructed how I really felt about myself and how I could present myself. It's a lot of things. A lot of the stuff that I do on my face and a lot of stuff I do on my body, aka this, they're always spiritual things. They're always deep things. Things that are not like just, I don't just draw a Pokemon on my body or a logo of something. I always do something like closer and more spiritual, like this, or like a snake, or like the Eye of Horus on my eye, or like the Nath, or the Bindi, or the bird. I do it all because it's a physical thing more for me than people believe. It is something that's much more deeper, okay? It's who I am from the outside in, if that makes any sense at all. It's what I represent, okay? So when you have something to say about me and say, oh, you're wearing drag queen makeup, that's your opinion, but that's not the truth. The truth is I don't wear drag queen makeup. I wear just different makeup. I wear makeup that people don't normally wear all the time. And you see people walking around with big, huge letters right here. No. And I might get looked at for it, but I've gotten a lot of compliments from it as well. Just be honest. Just being straight honest. I get at least 50 comments a day about my makeup. And they've all been positive. And I'm sure there's some people that talk behind my back and say something, but to me, it's who I am. And it's given me a lot of people look at me as this very go forth woman that goes and does things, doesn't hold back anything, okay? I want to also talk to you guys a bit about my pictures. Now, everyone knows I've got boobs. Everybody knows I like to show off my ass. There are many reasons as to why I do that. I don't post pictures of my boobs and my ass so I could get attention. Don't get me wrong, I do get attention on those pictures, but it's not necessarily why I post them. I post them, one, because I do see myself as a model, and I do want to be a model, and I'm not saying, oh, I have such a perfect body, I deserve to be a model. No, it's having goals. It's having a desire to do something for yourself, okay? That's what it is. Also, when I post pictures of my boobs, or partial parts of my boobs, or my boobs being exposed a little more, it's because I'm so excited to have that change in my body. Y'all gotta understand, being this wannabe model, or this soon-to-be model, and being transgender, and having these aspirations to feel so complete because of one little thing, it gets to you. When you have to live 21 years of your life as someone else, and not who you're supposed to be, trust me, you'll probably have like 3 or 4 years of looking at yourself and painting pictures of every little thing, because that's how exciting and amazing it is. And maybe to some people, they might see it as, oh my god, this is just repetition, you know, this is all just the same shit that she posts all the time, and that's all the same pictures that she posts all the time. She always takes this picture, and she must be so, you know, narcissistic, must be so, you know, big-headed that she just wants to post pictures of herself all the time. And that's not the truth. You guys don't understand. I'm so happy with who I am, and I'm a social media influencer on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat, to the point where I just kind of like, I like to post the best pictures that I could post at the time, okay? My ass. Obviously, I'm happy with my ass. These are all feminine features of my body that make me feel like a little better than like me. Now, a lot of people could sit there and say, well, those feminine features aren't what make a woman a woman. That's totally true. That is totally true. But it helps me become comfortable as one as well. So y'all gotta understand that. Just like I might show my boobs off a little more and my ass off a little more, I also show my makeup, which is my spiritual, deep inside part of me that speaks up, not just physical, but more so mental, okay? So a lot of things I do, I post a lot of pictures. That is simple as that. I post a lot of pictures. I have posted a lot of over-edited photos, but a lot of them are, or you guys can tell they're really over-edited, and it's because I like the pictures. It's not a big deal. I'm not sitting here trying to catfish people. People know who I look like. Look, unfiltered YouTube video, okay? Look at that. That's how I look without makeup on, okay? I've done it many times. So when people say, oh, it's the makeup that makes you look like a chick, it's the makeup that makes you blah, blah, blah. Learn yourself, honey. Watch my shit. Look at my stuff. You'll know, okay? It's not like I just go on social media, put on all my makeup on, blast up all kinds of makeup, and then go, hey, look at guys, I'm beautiful. That's not how it is. The makeup is deeper than that. There's so much more. So to attack my makeup, it's like attacking me. It's like attacking who I am. No one can sit there and tell me, you can't do this, or you cannot do that, because to me, it is something that's deep inside my heart of who I am. That Bindi, of course, it just happened out of nowhere. But that doesn't mean that, oh my God, it ain't a big deal, it's just a phase. Guys, I've felt like this for a very long time. And I'm so happy I'm able to like let it out. I'm so happy that I'm gonna be able to dress up the way I want. I'm gonna have jewelry up here, jewelry right here. I'm gonna represent that community. I'm gonna represent the people from India, the women from India. And maybe I might not be born there or, you know, part of their religion, which I wouldn't mind trying to see, you know, doing a little more research on. But that doesn't make me not worthy to be that part. You know, I would never sit there and say, you can't be a part of our religious practices or our fashion because you come from a different place. That's completely wrong. You accept people for who they are and how they represent themselves. Okay? That's the truth. Honestly, and I know I'm going to get a lot of haters. It doesn't matter at this point. I really don't care. People are just going to unsubscribe. People are going to probably come after me and say, oh my God, you're a wannabe. And oh my God, you're so big-headed. And oh my God, you're so like this. Like, you know, it's just the reality. And this picture, this message wasn't the only reason why I'm making this. I know a lot of people have questions about my makeup and why I do it the way I do. Because of that reason. There's a deep part of this meaning to me. And I can't explain it. I really just can't. I just feel, it's that feeling of feeling whole when you do something, you know? You're best and you're the happiest when you do it. And that's the thing about this. I feel like the best that I can be. It's insane. And don't get me wrong, there are days I go off without any makeup at all, and it ain't a big deal to me. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh my God, I need to put my Bindi on my face. I need to put the NAFTA on my face. I do it because, one, you guys are a part of my journey. My social media and what I like and what I want to talk about at the time is gonna be what you guys hear. What you guys see out of me. You know what I mean? If I want to put the Bindi on my face and I want you guys to see it, I'm going to show you guys that. That's the way it works. I'm not going to sit there and just abide by people and what they want me to do. Unless it's a YouTube video, then that makes sense. But for my pictures and my makeup and who I am, I'm never going to let people take that away from me. I build myself so much up, and all I'm doing is opening up more doors to my heart and to my soul and to my spirit that I never thought I could ever do before. And it's crazy when you begin to figure out who you really are and how much you begin to embrace the changes you make and the decisions you make and the movements you do to go forward. You love yourself a lot more when you're living yourself. You know what I mean? And a lot of people take those words, and they take who you are and who you choose to identify as, and they use it against you. Because they think they know who you are. And that's not the truth, honey. You could be whoever you want. You can be whoever you want. You could represent anybody you want to represent. It doesn't make it bad. It does not make it bad. Be whoever you want to be, and that's all I can say right now. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys come to understand it. It's going to be a little long. It's probably not going to be really edited as much because I really wanted to come down to the raw, uncut, edited you know, meaning of everything that's going on with me and what I want you guys to understand. When I go into these rant videos, I usually never fuck up my words, so I usually never really have to cut anything, so yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm Mama Charlotte. You guys are my Charlotte Cheers. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys did, leave it a like. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe to Charlotte Cheer today. And if you guys can, go purchase my book on the internet, on, you know, different sites, stuff like that. You guys can follow me on all my social medias, purchase this book, go on my GoFundMe or Patreon. If you guys don't feel like you want to give money to someone that doesn't deserve it, which I understand, your money is your money, and you deserve to put into something that you feel like you should be getting something back out of. And that's why I made my book. And I didn't make it because I want to make money from people because I did something. I'm a writer. I'm an author. This is me. This is also me. And guess what, guys? The next book is going to have a lot of spiritual in it. A lot of spiritual in it. And you guys are going to fucking love it. I'm not lying to you guys. You're going to love the heck out of that next book. It's called Mystica. It comes out in 2020. Hopefully sometime in 2020. Just depends on when I could get a publisher to accept the book. So I hope you guys have a great day. I'm Mama Sharon. You guys want to Charlotte? Cheers. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.